Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the day again, and we are here to serve you with sports on the reaction with me, Minkaji Krop, and top of our stories, we will discuss Cristiano Ronaldo's brand worth as of April 28, 2025. Plus some more stories, Cristiano Ronaldo is gradually increasing his goal tally and reaching his aim of getting to 1,000 goals before he retires as a professional footballer. Meanwhile, Tony Rudiger has undergone surgery today. More details will be given to you and why he has undergone surgery right after the Copa del Rey. This and many more sports stories is what we have for you today. Stick and stay with me. Now let's get into details of our stories for today. The first of is Cristiano Ronaldo. Right from his days from Sporting Lisbon to Manchester United, found his way to the Bernabeu, played for several years, got into the Juventus setup, moved back to Old Trafford. Few years later, he moved on to the Gulf, and then he's currently playing for Al Nassr. This guy has amassed over 900 goals in his cabinet, won several trophies with different clubs, holds one of the records, enviable records of all time. The most goals in international football, the most goals in club football, the most goals in the UEFA Champions League. Name it, he won he won the Champions League with Real Madrid 3 times in a row. He owns a lot of assets. His personal brand alone has amassed him a lot of wealth. As we speak right now, his brand worth has increased to a tune of about $900 million. This is Cristiano Ronaldo for you. Cristiano Ronaldo for you. He owns it all. Look, both on and off the pitch, people have looked at him and said his brand deserves it. He has done so much for himself. Now, as we speak, let's look at some little statistics of Cristiano Ronaldo in his prime time whilst playing. I did a little research and we had to look at how many hat tricks Cristiano Ronaldo and his peers had. These statistics carefully. After age 30, how many hat tricks have these super strikers knocked or chopped after the age of 30 years? After the age of 30, I picked just 5 players, and then let's look at how they fared from the likes of Robert Lewandowski to Luis Suarez to Karim Benzema and Lionel Messi, plus the Ronaldo himself, that's Cristiano Ronaldo after age 30. So Lewandowski after age 30 has 3 hat-tricks to his cabinet. Luis Suarez has 5 hat-tricks, as similar to Karim Benzema, who also has 5 hat-tricks after age 30. Lionel Messi, the GOAT himself, also has 6 hat-tricks after 30. As for Cristiano Ronaldo, 35 hat-tricks after 30. Boom! Such a prolific goal scorer. Look, you can only give it a clap. You can't hate him. After age 30, he has 35 hat-tricks to his cabinet. He deserves it. Now to some more stories, let's talk about the Brazilian Federation and what they have for Carlo Ancelotti. News coming in clearly indicates that they are almost there, closing in on Carlo Ancelotti. They are looking out for the nitty-gritties of the deal and when he's set to get to Brazil to begin his work as the head coach of the men's senior team of the Brazilian side. Now let's look into it carefully. I'm told that on May 26th, 2025, he's traveling to Brazil to begin his work. So if you are wondering when he set out to begin his work with the Brazilian national team, now take note, he is not taking Real Madrid to the FIFA World Cup, the FIFA Club World Cup. He is going to quit his job as Real Madrid head coach right after the end of the 2024-2025 season. Let's move into some more stories. Tony Rudiger is in the news. Antonio Rudiger, for the past 7 months, has been playing with pain. If you care to know, he has been playing with a lot of pain, and clearly it showed when he was playing against Barcelona in the Copa del Rey final. It was so sad to see such a player. Look, he was willing to play, but his legs were not allowing him to play. Even if you watch carefully during the final, Copa del Rey final, he was playing with both knees bandaged. Both knees were bandaged, so clearly he needed it. Now, right after his surgery, that is 4 hours ago, he had this to say. Quoting Tony Rudiger says, after I have played more than 7 months with severe pain, it was unfortunate, unavoidable that I had to undergo a meniscus surgery. Now I am finally pain free again. I want to be able to play again as soon as possible, as two big tournaments with the Nations League and the Club World Cup are in front of me. But I have to look from week to week now, and we will see. So clearly, it means that he has about 2 months of break. He's looking to catch up in the next few weeks just to make sure that he's making it right on time to the FIFA Club World Cup. I'm not sure he's going to make it, but he will try. Now let's move back to Africa to look out for with that Athletic who play in the Botola League and in Morocco, right? Without are currently in contract termination negotiations with their manager, the former Mamelodi Sundowns head coach, that is Roleni Mokoena. Apparently, he is supposed to leave the side because Renard are not so much impressed with his performance, both on and off the pitch. He hasn't been good in keeping the dressing room alive. So clearly, he has to leave. And Renard are saying that they are only going to pay him his monthly salary for this month. And aside that, you are not going to give him any compensation. I'm wondering how that is going to work. I think that there's going to be some form of negotiations over there. Let's move into some of the news coming up next. We will talk about Lamine Yamal and his press conference prior to that big game against Paris Saint-Germain. No, please, against Inter Milan, sorry, in the UEFA Champions League. That's the semi-final first leg of the UEFA Champions League this season. Now in his Champions League conference press conference with the press, he had this to say. You asked him about he had to react to those comparing him to other history makers like Lionel Messi and co. He had this to say. He said that I don't compare myself with anyone. Same with Messi, I admire you. He's the best in history. I just focus on improving. Comparing myself with other players doesn't make any sense. So clearly he's not into that game. He was also asked about why he has this new look. His hair has been dyed, right? They asked him about it and he says that, bro, I dye my hair and stuff because I am bored at home. So the time can pass faster. So he while away time with making sure that he's changing his look. And more stories to it. He also reacted to the statement he made after his side triumph over Real Madrid in the Copa del Rey final. He says that they can't say anything to me. When they beat me, then yes, they can have something to say. So it means that this guy is on top. He's flying. He's not ready to accommodate any form of intimidations. And he moved on. Then they asked him about how is he condoning with the pressure ahead of such a big game against Inter Milan in the semi-final clash. He says that pressure, in quotes, I left it behind me at my home long time ago. I don't feel pressure. I just feel like I have to enjoy the moment and give it all and give it my all. And that's it. So clearly this guy is fully ready for the game. And Hansi Flick in his interview as well with the press also indicated that he is taken with Chesney in post as a safest pair of hands for the game against Inter Milan. He feels like Testegen, even though Testegen is back again, he's not fully fit. However, he might consider him for some of the La Liga games. He said he might consider, not a concrete answer. So this is what we bring to you our update for Spurs on the reaction with me, Kajiko. Thanks for joining.